Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. It seems like the sky is falling again. We have a red day. What are you doing? Well, Money Making Mitch is going to buy 100 shares this morning. And there's good reason for that. I'm following what the whales are doing. But let's start with this. As most Chinese EV companies say that they will not increase prices for now in the EU, despite tariffs, with ongoing talks to try to find a solution, NIO has completed 54,954,000 and counting swaps. You heard that right. And now we have 2,560 swap stations and counting. An Uber CEO wants you to ride in a Chinese made EV. He learned from he learned from teaming up with Tesla the last time. So now he's saying that we should not go ahead with tariffs and it will slow down climate change. But also he understands that it will help his business because Uber drivers, a lot of them are dropping out. Because it's so costly with their cars, with gas, the price of gas, and so many other components that take place when it comes to driving for Uber. So he's wanting the government to drop the tariffs along with all of the major European car manufacturers like Mercedes, BMW, Volkswagen, etc., because they understand not only will it hurt their business model as well, but it will hurt climate change. It will speed up climate, what's going on with our climate, and it will not help. So, like I said, the whales keep buying. And when I say the whales, I don't mean investors in China. I mean huge investors in America and Canada and Europe. So this is what happened. Green Alpha Advisors LLC raised its position in shares of NIO by 23.1% in the third quarter, according to its most recent disclosure with the Securities and Exchange Commission. They bought an additional 13,773 shares during the quarter. Green Alpha Advisors LLC holdings in NIO were worth 490,000 at the end of the most recent quarter. Other hedge funds and institutional investors also bought into NIO. 0.72. Asset Management LP lifted its position in shares of NIO by 164.3% in the second quarter. 0.72. Asset Management LP now owns 6,464,246 shares of the company stock valued at 26,891,000 after acquiring an additional 4,018,659 shares in the last quarter. Quadrature Capital Limited acquired a new stake in shares of NIO in the fourth quarter worth $12,361,000. You guys are hearing this right. So while the sheep are panicking, the uneducated investor is running, the whales are buying. And I told you guys this, it's not going to be a smooth transition up. There will always be news to help make pullbacks, and that's when we should also feed like the whales, because we see what the company is doing and we want it on sale. Just like when I was telling you guys to buy UXIN, I wasn't telling you how to buy, I was telling you that I was buying in the $1.50, $1.60 range. I remember one of my subscribers, I was talking to him on the phone. It was $1.60 at the time, and I was telling him, I think you should buy. And he said, well, I think it would pull back to $1.50. Now he's still waiting for that $1.50. Sweetbank purchased a new position in shares of NIO during the first quarter, valued at $5,343,000. AMF Tajan, I can't even pronounce that word, Tijand Pension AB raised its position in NIO by 132.4% during the first quarter of this year. They now own 1,562,200 shares of the company stock valued at $7,030,000 after buying an additional 889,900 shares. So this is what the corporations do. This is what the pension funds do. This is what the asset management companies do. They love sale while the sheep panic because they love buying high. Our brain is programmed differently. So finally, SG American Security LLC lifted its stake in NIO by 64.6% in the first quarter. SG American Securities LLC now owns 1,895,544 shares. In the last quarter, 48.55% of the stock is currently owned by institutional investors and hedge funds. Yes. So while the individual investor, the uneducated investor, panic and sell their shares cheaply, this is what always happens. History always repeats itself. This is why I say minor speed bumps, because just like when America tried to block Toyota, Toyota went throughout the world, Africa, the Middle East, the Caribbean, Latin America, etc. And then America accepted the superior technology later on. The same thing is happening again. And it will happen again to where they will enter America and the rest of the world will get them first. NIO will become profitable without having to come to America. They will continue, like I said it in past videos, and you see it happening now, where we are getting ready to enter North Africa. We'll also go into South Africa and all the BRICS nations, the Caribbean, just like BYD is doing, Central America, Latin America. And then we will end up coming here, but we will become profitable before we come to America. We will become profitable by just being in China. So I hope you guys found this video to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. By the way, guys, I will be buying another 100 shares today. If so, guys, do not forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we're waking up the middle class for the first time to get in at the ground level and get a major piece of the pie. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.